Yeah, we had talked, in fact, last week about how, boy, those kids that were going out for Halloween.
That's right.
Last week. It was in the 60s for Halloween last week. Won't be the same thing tonight. But you know what? It's all relative, Sherry, because kind of looking forward to just a cloudy, raw day today with a few light sprinkles because it's such a dramatic improvement over what we've been through over the last couple of days. First warning, live Doppler HD. This is about as quiet as this has looked in a while. We've got a couple of light sprinkles popping up. You could see a wet snowflake mixing in at some of the higher elevations, but nothing that's going to accumulate. Numbers right around 40 degrees, 41 in Harrisburg, 40 in York, 40 in Lancaster, currently 39 in Carlisle, 39 in Chambersburg, and 38 degrees is where we're at in Lewistown. Look how nicely these winds have calmed down. Of course, by yesterday, midday, all of the wind advisories and wind warnings had been canceled from the National Weather Service. 9-mile-per-hour breeze this morning in Harrisburg, 6 in Lancaster, 5 in Carlisle. These winds are predominantly coming out of the south, and that's about where we'll be today with winds at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. So, you know, a little breezy, blustery from time to time, but really that's about it. Heaviest rain, of course, fell along the Mason-Dixon line, over 4 inches in York and in Chambersburg. Lancaster, officially at the airport in Lidditz, they had nearly 3 inches of rain. Good news is on all the area creeks and streams, any of that minor to moderate flooding that we saw yesterday, that is now a thing of the past as everything is starting to recede, and we're going to be okay along the main stem of the Susquehanna as well. But, you know, we talked about this for several days about how this was going to be more about the wind, at least for us, than it would be about heavy rain and flooding. And we did have some minor to moderate flooding issues, but really it's the wind damage that we're still kind of in recovery mode from. And still, we've got a lot of our fellow residents that are without power this morning. So Sandy now, a big area of low pressure. You notice all the circulation that we've got. We can't rule out a shower or two sneaking in for us during the day today. And a little breezy, a little blustery. It's just not going to warm up all that much. In fact, you notice how stubborn these clouds are as we take it hour by hour into the future. But really, not a whole lot of rain. You can't rule out maybe a sprinkle early tomorrow, but really that's about it. I think tomorrow's another cloudy, kind of raw, cool day. It's going to take a while for our skies to actually clear on out, but the good news is that we are drying out and the winds are dying down, so we're going to be okay for trying to get back to normal here. Cloudy skies, a few showers around today, that's it. 46 degrees, the high temp, so well below average. For those kids that are headed out for trick-or-treat tonight, I think it's going to be mainly dry, so that's your good news. Maybe a passing sprinkle, but dry in most spots. Just cold, about 42 degrees when they step out at 6 o'clock tonight. Temperatures falling back down through the 40s into the upper 30s. And AC, as we move forward, some gradual improvement with each day. I think by Friday we have a chance to really see some sunshine mixing in with some clouds. We take a look at the rest of your first warning 7-day forecast. And sunny, low 50s over the weekend. So the return of some sunshine should be some pretty nice weather for us. Just, again, a bit below average in terms of our temperatures into next week. Maybe a passing shower or two on Monday. Right now it doesn't look like a whole lot of rain, but some improvement for us here as we head toward the weekend. Outside right now,